the book of Proverbs outlines primarily four individuals: the wise person, which is what we all aspire to be with the Spirit's help. But then you're given three people who are also with you in the verbs. These are three neighbors, if you will. And they all orbit opinion in varying different degrees. And they're levels of foolish behavior, if you will. The first one is the naive, and here is the ownership attitude. They have their own reality, often because of a lack of experience. They have a lack of preparation. They're often unprepared. There is a vast amount of assumption that they use to make their decisions. The naive, when it comes to opinion, is open, wide open. Their heart is influenced by a variety of opinions. And their heart is influenced and they're just open to anything. They are gullible. They are naive. Here's what it says in Proverbs 7:7. And among the naive, the inexperienced and gullible, I saw among the youths a young man lacking good sense. And often you see the naive do things and you're like, man, that just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. That's a level of foolishness. Then you have one, moving on, the second person is the fool. And these are individuals that have their own way. And some translations say is that they demand their own way. And what makes the fool unique is that there is an increasing amount of pride and arrogance to them. Their favorite saying is, "You know what I think." They are not prone to listen. They're quick to speak and slow to listen. They're often very talented, but they're very stubborn, the fool. And they love to talk about their opinion. If the naive is open to any opinion, then the fool wants to talk about their opinion. Proverbs 1:7, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. They want to do it their own way. Proverbs 18:2 says it this way, fools find no pleasure in understanding. They're not trying to learn, but they delight in airing their own opinion. Their favorite phrases, you want to know what I think, and I already know. But the scoffer, now this one takes the cake. This one is a whole other thing. This one is, these individuals have become their own God. They see themselves as the end-all, be-all. And if the naive is open to any opinion and the fool wants to talk about their opinion, here's what the scoffer is. They're in love with their opinion. They love their opinion and they hate your opinion. They are their own gods. Proverbs 21:24, the scoffer is the name of the arrogant, the haughty, who acts with arrogant pride. 2 Peter 3:3, most importantly, I want to remind you that in the last days, scoffers will come mocking truth and following their own desires. Now just think about that. We went from the naive to the fool to now we went to the scoffer. And the antagonistic nature is increasing. The pride is getting worse and worse. And now they went from just disagreeing, demanding, to now attacking. That's the scoffer. And so these three individuals are at play, and sometimes they're at play in us, and oftentimes they will be on our teams and in our businesses and in our neighborhoods, and we have to interrelate with them.